Hey guys, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion, coming to you after the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. And today is just going to go back to an old school sit and chit chat. Kind of cover what's been going on, what's new, and what's coming up. And so, without further ado, grab yourself a smoke, grab yourself a drink, grab on your butts, the balls, or boobs, whatever you got, because here we go.
This is Vader Saber 1984.
That drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Freedom of speech, bitch!
Drunk guy and his bullshit opinion.
That drunk guy and his bullshit opinion.
This drunk guy and his bullshit opinion.
This drunk dude. He thought he was gonna pay us to do you.
June 24th, I completely missed the 7-year anniversary of that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion from the day I created it 7 years ago. So I missed it. I've been doing this 7 years. Have I gotten a little better? Yeah, I'd like to think so. But the numbers really aren't showing it. So this is kind of a, hey guys that watch my stuff, I could really use all 138 of you subscribers. Excuse me, 136 we went down to. Damn. Just to kind of cover what has been the most popular videos over the past year, I guess, would have been Just Incredible Lies on Maven's channel, proof of him stealing. I did that a year ago. It's got 2.3K. Alex Jones childishly attacks Owen Schroyer live after separating from InfoWars. That has 1.5K. Then it just drops dramatically. As far as the shorts go, because I've been trying to get into my shorts a little bit more and more better. It's the one that I released the 3rd of July, disrespecting the flag for America's birthday, has 1.4K views. Government shutdown, that got 1.3K. And then the Hillbilly Tornado, that's got 1.1. Worst Beef Jerky Ever's got 1.1K. And Lamborghini's birthday video is not quite up to 1,000, but it is 977 views. Nowhere near the kind of thumbs up, likes, and comments that I could really use. Again, I'm thankful for what I have and for you guys that do contribute to likes and views. I really appreciate it. So, I mean, that's just telling me right there that my long form videos are not getting the traction. So I could really use your help in that. And I do think that it is a YouTube issue. Maybe it's the name and the title of it. It's not being pushed out to reach there. The shorts get out there pretty good for the most part. So what I'm doing is I have created a poll, and what it is, it's going to say change the channel name, and it'll have 4 options of some of the names that I'm toying with. Pretty much shorten what I have now, because the TDG and HBOC that's a lot. You know, it's not very catchy, and if I tell somebody the long form, hey, it's that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion, they're, wow, okay, you're a drunk guy? When I originally created the channel and was like, hey, you know, I started this when I was just that drunk guy, but you know, to evolve. If you're not learning and striving to better yourself, then you're never going to grow, and you're going to just sit here and get stuck with 50 to 30 to 19 views a video. Option A is Vader Saber and his BS opinions. Option 2, Vader Saber's bullshit broadcast. Number 3, Vader Saber's rant ring, because, you know, my love for wrestling. And then the last option is Vader Saber's rants and opinions. Again, if y'all have another idea, another name, might be a little bit more catchy or something that I might have thought of, hey, hit me with it. Yeah, be greatly appreciated. What else is going on? I mean, it's no lie that July is usually a pretty rough, you know, time, because my best friend who passed away in 2003, it would have been his 42nd birthday on the 5th of July, which was Sunday. I have made it a point to visit his gravesite on his birthday, the 5th, and on the 10th every year for the past 23 years. Just, it's my thing to pay respect and honor. And some people, they don't understand that. Travis, why are you still hanging on? I mean, he's been dead for that long. Like, get over it. And yeah, I've told myself that, but it's still a therapeutic and peaceful time to go and pay respect and sit there and, whether I'm telling stories, listening to music, it's just something that, hey, you hold on to. Whether it's healthy or not, whatever. And here I am telling myself, psychologically that, hey, you're explaining your own condition. Why don't you fix it? Well, can't teach an old dog new tricks, and it's easier said than done. It is hard to let go. And again, it casts a shadow of depression. And this is why I'm talking about it, is because sometimes you got to get it out there. Because if you keep it bottled up and you don't express it, you don't physically exert it, then it can be a ticking time bomb of emotions in there that just does not get out. Because I am somebody who does bottle up my emotions until it comes to those days of remembering and honoring and remorse. And those are usually the only few days that I give myself to kind of release the pressure valve, so to speak, and get it out there. In the days of backyard wrestling, that was my outlet. Or when I was skateboarding, or when I was in martial arts, that was my way, was that physical exertion to keep myself at bay and release the pressure valve of emotions, was to have physical pain or exert myself physically of exhaustion. Travis, you could go to the gym and do that. Yeah, I could do that. And I used to do that. That's probably why I'm in such bad shape now. It's because I don't hit the gym. I don't hit the bag like I should. And Travis, why are you bringing this up? Well, it's that time of year where, hey, it's almost time to go see Jason for his death day and release that valve of emotion, so to speak. And I guess if you let it build up too long and that day is getting close, you're kind of like, oh, you're just exhausted, and it just, days are, like you're waiting. And Travis, go out there and go anytime. Yeah, I know, but I'm a creature of habit. I'm OCD, and it just, for my way my stupid brain works, I just, hey, I go on that day. So, and another reason I bring it up is that a couple of my friends have lost loved ones recently, and they are going through a very hard time in their lives. And some of them might watch this or be subscribed, and to them I say, I'm sorry for your loss of your loved ones, of your friends. It will take time, and it will hurt, but time does heal. Some people, it is less time, and some a lot longer. But all you have to do is just keep telling yourself that, hey, they're better off. They're not putting up with this shitty world, crazy chaos, prices and wars and politics. And those people don't have to deal with that. And just to kind of touch up on the dark cloud of loss, something that I also am dealing with is the loss of friends, and not by the death, so to speak, loss of friends, but by the alienation and the, hey, people grow. People grow apart. That's just a part of life. You have a disagreement, different views of opinion. Somebody lives far away. You just lose contact, or you choose to not put up with that person's bullshit. As you get older, responsibility, hey, man, I can't. You're a bachelor, dude. You can go do whatever you want, whenever you want. I got family. I've got kids. I've got a wife. got way more responsibilities than you. I get it.
Son of a bitch!
But not everybody can be there for everybody 24/7. And I'm the same way with some friends that need me and have needed my attention or my help. And sometimes you have to distance yourself from people when it's either a toxic environment, bad influence, or what have you. If their lives are better without me in it, God bless. And if my life is better without them in it, then hey, respect me for that. It's not high school anymore, people. To me, it seems most people that still live in that high school drama bullshit realm of always needing to stir the pot and he said, she said, and there's only so long you can put up with that before you finally say, I can't have this in my life. Prime example, me. I'm a very negative person. But if it's in the same retrospect, coming from me to outward, of me saying, look, if I am sitting here saying that that is too much negative, too much drama, too much bullshit from me, damn, that is some shit. Or the childish antics. Most of everybody that watches me and my demographic, we're all adults here. You know, if you have something to say, say it. We're grown-ups, okay? This Peter Pan envy in some people, I can think of two off the top of my head that just go around in circles, playing games. And that leads me to something called Peter Pan syndrome. Peter Pan syndrome may have you saying, I don't want to grow up. People with this syndrome exhibit social behaviors and traits considered immature. Sounds like me. Also known as PPS. While not a recognized diagnosis, is a popular psychological term used to describe an adult who has difficulty growing up. People with this syndrome exhibit a series of social behaviors, ideologies, and traits that are considered immature. In most cases, they may struggle with commitment, maintaining employment, not me, doing chores, not me, keeping up with responsibilities, not me, and having purposeful direction in their lives. That is me. Although it is more common in men, anyone can develop the behaviors associated with this syndrome. Much like Peter Pan, these individuals experience failure to launch or a refusal to grow up. Since Peter Pan syndrome is not a clinical diagnosis, thus there are no guidelines regarding how to manage the behavior and feelings of the individual. I know how to treat and manage Peter Pan syndrome. Stop being a fucking child. Grow up. Stop the high school bullshit. You're not in high school anymore. Signs and attitude, move, and behavior. People with Peter Pan syndrome may show a pattern of unreliability, self-centered tendencies characterized by preoccupation with self-image and prioritization of personal needs and desires over others. They're easily irritated, having difficulties controlling impulsive behavior, especially when facing stressful situations. Sounds familiar? Hey, Peter Pan? But the overall point is these Peter Pan never gonna grow up type people I can relate to because I never wanted to grow up, but I eventually I had to. Now, growing up physically, yeah, you have no choice. You can never beat Father Time. But growing up intellectually, emotionally, socially, but it needs to be done. And hey, you don't want to grow up. You want to just live off of the backs of other people. Okay, have a good life with that. But I don't need that. I fight every day to earn every dollar I have and to keep the lights on and to have a vehicle and to pay my bills. That's a part of responsibility. And I don't go out there and blame others for my mistakes. for my fuck ups. I don't put it on their shoulders because I'm not grown up enough to take responsibility. Now, if two of these people are watching this, yeah, they'll know I'm talking about them, but I highly doubt it. But overall, guys, you may be going through a tough time, emotionally, physically, spiritually, work-related, what have you.
And so I'm roaring.
The world may be beating you down. Shit has beaten me down. And sometimes it just takes you to reach out to somebody and talk to them, and just somebody that will let you vent. If you have bad thoughts, if you think there's nothing left, a mom, a dad, a grandma, grandpa, family member, somebody that will just really listen to you, uncle, or like me, if you have a Spivey, a Jeremy, a Lisa, somebody that will just listen to you and let you vent and let you get it off your chest, and do that. It's really, really helpful. And they love you no matter how fucked up your shit is, because letting it build up and pressurize in you, it only drive you insane and make you do crazy things or hurt yourself or somebody else. It's the last thing that anybody wants, is because if you hurt yourself, all it does is hurt people 10 times more. People that loved you way more than you loved yourself. And that's never good. Go talk to somebody that cares and that'll give you that open ear. With that, I want to thank you for sticking around and listening to one of my rants, one of my vlogs of getting it off my chest.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I know it may be long, but sometimes this is what helps me. And so with that, I thank you. If you want to give me a like, shoot me a comment. Again, definitely go back right here. Please let me know what you think of your choice of changing the name. If you want me to keep it the same, just put it in the comments. But I really appreciate you guys. And until next time, take care. Peace.
Make the most of every moment. When your time on earth is through, go from 0 to heaven. I'll be waiting here for you.
So it's been 23 years. I thank you for everything that you were in my life, being my best friend, protecting me, getting me into trouble, being kids, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I thank God every day for every single second that He gave us, because I would prefer having you here growing old and bald and fat, watching our kids grow up. But God had other plans. Thank you for being my first best friend and all the years that we had together. I just want you to know that I love you and I miss you. Rest easy, brother. I'll see you on the other side.